didn't bring the little, I can't think of the name yet, the camera that has the microphone, so hopefully you can hear me okay. I think the building sites are quiet at the moment, but I just thought I'd say good morning. I wanted to let you know that I'm feeling a whole lot better today. I'm still not 100%, my tummy's a bit funny, but compared to yesterday, which was an absolute shocker, I'm so much better. So yeah, yesterday was a weird one. Luckily, I do not have too many days like that. And so I'm out for my walk, and then my shower, and then my friend Mel is coming over, so that's great. That's nice, because I had to cancel on Mel last time because I had a bad day, and Mondays often are, but I had my bad day yesterday. Anyway, I've just got to pick up Apu, thanks to Chewy, and then we'll just continue on our walk for a bit. We're walking in reverse today. We usually come the other direction. But we've just walked over from the town centre. We didn't quite make it into the town centre there, waterfront area near it. And then we're coming back this way. It looks so different. It's funny. And the pups are being good. We had to avoid one dog early on. That dog was not happy with them and they weren't happy with it. But besides that, they're being pretty good. Overall though, they seem to have been worse since their last day at the dog training. Especially Coda. He's an anxious boy. You might recall I filmed a happy face flag a few weeks back now. I was on this flagpole over here, then back to the Australian flag. That's why I hadn't recognised it, because it's not always there. I guess just sometimes I feel like putting the happy flag out into the world. I thought that was cool anyway. I enjoyed seeing that. It did make me happy. Oh, we've got some big puppies headed this way. At least most of this path you can veer far enough away. We can have distance. I do apologise. I just realised I finished haven't picked up the camera since Mel left. I was just here for a couple of hours, had a very nice visit, and we are going to try and make sure we do that on a more regular basis. She understands I'm not the best at reaching out to connect with people, let's say. But hopefully between the two of us we can arrange to meet up once a month or something like that. Anyway, after she left, I sat and entered the 2 cruises that we have booked now and paid our deposit into TripIt, which is what we use to record or plan our trips. So I don't think I did go into a lot about the cruise, so I can't remember what I've said now. I don't want to repeat myself too much. I'm sure I already do quite a bit. Anyway, brief story is we booked 2 cruises in the Mediterranean for next May, different cruise ships. So the first one is called the Italian Riviera and France. You only have 1 day in France, but anyway, I guess that counts. We go to Nice, not in Marseille, I think. So 2 days in France. I guess, yeah, France, and then a couple of days in Italy. So that'll be good. And then we change ships. Well, that cruises to Spain, to Barcelona, but we're only going to be transferring from Barcelona, or hopefully maybe do a quick little city tour or something before going to the airport, flying back to Rome, where our cruise starts, and then doing the next day, 1 night there, and then cruising a return trip to and from Rome, going down Italy again and over to Greece and Croatia. And I think we're going to Montenegro as well. So yeah, so 2 cruises, and then we'll go back to Rome. We'll probably have a few days in Rome before or after the trip. At least before, probably a couple of days before, maybe even a few days at the end, depending on where our flights work out. That would be great to have kind of like time in Rome, because we know we are going to want to see a lot of stuff in Rome. And with my fibromyalgia, Kevin's chronic problems, we can't go all the time. So we need plenty of resting up time in our days. So it would be good to have plenty of time to go and be able to see all the things we want to see in Rome. So yeah, I was just typing up all our different ports and how long. Luckily, they're all really good port stays. You stay between like 10 and 12 hours in port each day. So that's good for us, that we don't have to try and cram things into a little bit of time. We can pick when we want to do our tours and stuff. So obviously I've got a bit of homework ahead of me now. So I'll just quickly run through where we're going. I've mentioned already all the places. And if you have any recommendations, if you've been to these places, actually Ada, I'm not sure if you watch all my videos. I don't think you watch all of them. But if you happen to watch this one and catch it, I am going to go back now and watch your Italy videos from last year or the year before. I did keep them all to watch. I thought I'll watch them when we're going. So I'll watch some and I'll finish watching them now. So as I said, we start in Rome, we go to Naples, then we go to Florence or Pisa. And we've got an overnight there, so we've got 2 days there. Because I think Pisa's a bit out from Florence from memory. Is that where you go to Venice from as well? I'll have to look up my Italian map, shouldn't I? We go to Portofino, then we go to Nice, then Marseille, and then we end up in Barcelona. And then, as I already said, we fly over back to Rome, starting again. We'll go to Sicily, Olympia in Greece, Corfu in Greece, Dubrovnik in Croatia, Split in Croatia, Bar in Montenegro, and then Naples again. So I get 2 days in Naples, which is good because I want to try and find a nice long tour to Pompeii, because Pompeii is sort of somewhere Kevin and I really want to go to. If you don't know about me, probably more so as a child, but still I am very interested in natural disasters. So things like Pompeii. Actually, I've got a book I can reread before going there that's set during Pompeii. I'd forgotten about that. I'll have to track it down. And yeah, and Kevin obviously loves history too, so somewhere we really want to go to. So it'd be good to take, I don't know what yet, we'll probably try and find a nice long tour with plenty of time at Pompeii, because a few of the ones I've looked at, you don't like have a lot. Looks like you have like 2 hours there, and that's all. And again, we want to be able to go at a leisurely pace. That might be the one place we kind of really splurge and book a private tour or something like that, I think. If you have any thoughts or suggestions or recommendations, please let me know. So I did that. Then I had to go get a parcel that Kevin had delivered, one of his Amazon parcels, and when I come back, I was getting hungry. I realised because I had breakfast early, but I was actually hungry this morning, which I'm not usually hungry. It was a bit odd. Maybe I didn't drink as much tea as normal, or I just wasn't as busy as normal, but I don't usually get hungry. But I happily ate my breakfast at 9:30 this morning, and therefore I was hungry. I was trying to work out why I was hungry at 1 o'clock when I don't usually eat lunch until after 2. Sometimes it's closer to 3, but I was hungry. So yeah, I've already had my lunch. I cooked up some of those gyozas, dumplings that we had. These were the ones from Coles. They were labelled plant-based, but they were gluten-free as well. I'll put a photo up. They looked atrocious. They just disintegrated getting them out of the steamer. I did say on the thing on baking paper, so maybe with the gluten-free, that's more important. I thought it'd be fine. They tasted actually really good, perhaps almost as good as the ones I used to be able to buy. So they tasted pretty good. I might try air frying the other ones because steaming, they kind of just, didn't really work. But obviously Coles is not as convenient for us to get. Aldi, I'll get the Aldi ones again. And I also might try a few other brands from Woolworths and try them again perhaps. Alright, so I have my lunch. Yeah, and while the lunch was cooking, I was working on my jigsaw puzzle. And now I am getting a video up for you guys. And I think I'll start working on another video. Maybe do some replying to comments. Maybe back to my jigsaw for a little bit. And then it'll be time to take the doggies out for their afternoon walk. Obviously a bit of a funny day with Mel over this morning, but it's been a nice day. Didn't we have anything in particular to do? Even riding off yesterday, I got the kitchen cleaned up last night before going to bed, because I started to feel good about an hour before going to bed probably. So yeah, the house is all tidy. Yeah, I've had a nice little puzzle session. As you can see, I'm on the little home stretch now. Should get that finished next time I work on it. I did sit down for longer than intended, but that's okay. We are finally going half an hour. I said we go at 3:30, it's now 4 o'clock, so I want a jacket and get these boys out. Have a good stretch, Chewy. Yes, good boy. sure he's being Henny. His twins. This one, no. Henny's beautiful. It's weird in winter there's still, whatever this plant is, you'll know, I'll put up on the screen, it's still got all buds of flowers. Not too many that are flowering anymore. Good morning, everyone. Did I film on our walk? Yes, Kevin's making himself cheese on toast for breakfast. We've got a little tiny Mersey Valley cheese that needs to use up. Obviously I don't eat that, so he's having that for breakfast. I'm going to do my little exercise with my stretching or something. We did pop into the supermarket, got some groceries, so I've got them to put away. Did like a medium-sized shop. Yeah, that's what we're up to this morning. Chat to you here in the bedroom because Kevin is asleep in the other room. Still got this silly cough. Anyway, I've had a nice bath. That was very nice. I did have to get out perhaps a little earlier than what I would have liked because I had the sweet potato and cauliflower in baking for the soup I'm going to make. I'll link the recipe below. I've made it before and it's very nice. Pretty easy, but I just want to get that in, obviously, so I can have that for lunch. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a cup of tea now. I'm not going to get a lot done today, I don't think. I do need to prep vegetables for dinner, and we know I need to do that before lunchtime. I'm going to do a stir fry tonight, but if I really don't want to do it, I can leave it till tomorrow night. I've had to do the dog dinners today. I've still got dog vegetables to do. Still got to finish with the groceries. So I've still got a bit to do, and I don't feel that good. So have a cup of tea, watch some homemaking videos, try and get a bit more motivation, and then try and get up and get a bit of stuff done before I have my lunch. I'm sorry I haven't really ended up vlogging today. After my bath, I ended up coming down with a headache and some really bad fibro pain. Has eased up slightly. I ended up taking a Panadine for my headache. But yeah, I kind of come out of the blue. I went to the bath feeling all right, and I felt all right. I came out, and then after a little bit, I was not feeling so good. But as you saw, I managed to get my soup all blended up. The first time I've used my Vitamix, I think, since we've been here. Last time I used the hand blitzer, but I think that was a nicer, smoother consistency. And I have done a bit of washing up and a bit of drying up and pulling some things away, just trying to get the kitchen tidied. Still need to put the rest of the pantry items away. They're not done yet. But I did finish my jigsaw puzzle. Priorities, well, not really. It helps when I'm feeling yucky. Here's my puzzle all finished off. It was a nice one to work on again. Most of them are. Got itself a ticket, $330. This is all no parking along here now, which is good because it was quite crazy, but like, ouch. It's been about a week, I think, since the signs went up. Not been that long. There's a little bear.
Hello, bear. Hello. You're a good boy.
Oh, you know what, Kevin? I put the wrong robes on them. Good morning. Another day. Another weekday. Not sure how I'm feeling yet. I have been up since about 5:30, so that's not even 2 hours. So medication is still kicking in. I was just watching some YouTube, finding some ones on the celebrity cruises in Europe to have a watch of. I am a little bit uncomfortable doing a big cruise ship in Europe. It's not the biggest cruise ship. Just knowing how locals kind of feel about things. But this was Kevin's dream trip to do, and it's a good opportunity for us to see a lot of different countries in an easy, chronic illness friendly way. So I'm going to watch some videos on it. I'm thinking if we feel in Greece in particular that there's a lot of overcrowding, we might either get off and have a quick look, or we might not even get off the ship. We'll see. I don't know about that. A little bit conflicted in how I feel about things. But, you know, I do want to see Europe. Never been to that part of Europe. We've been to the Northern Europe, to the Baltic states. We've done a few of those countries, but not on the Mediterranean. So I'm just going to get up another cup of tea. I just thought I would start today's vlog and see. I am trying to sort of get organised now for the pals coming, because that's only 2 days away. They come Friday night. I haven't really planned anything yet. I used to do so much planning when people come over and I'd be all organised, and I'm just not that way anymore, but that's okay. I've known Leanne since I was in kindergarten, so it's okay. And I've known Noel since about 20, so I've known them for a long time. And they're not going to judge us. So the plan mainly today is just to start to think about that. And I want to make that stir fry for Kevin, because I know he missed it last night, even though we enjoyed our corn, cob and potatoes. That's the most simple dinner. Kevin actually did it last night, which was very appreciated, because I was still dealing with a bit of a headache and some aches and pains. But hopefully today will go better. We'll just have to wait and see. Yes, I just placed an order for some new jigsaw puzzles, because often when some really nice ones come out, they disappear real fast. And I've been going through one a week, so that's like 2 months worth of puzzles. I'm still not feeling any good, but I am going to get up and take these puppies out. It's about time. They're so good though, they just wait patiently. Cody's actually just put himself back in bed. But I'm going to get changed. I'll get them out, just probably a very slow walk, because I don't feel like much of a speedy one. So here we go. Often when I do get moving, it's a bit easier than getting myself up off the couch. But it's important to do it, and I always feel better for it. I don't think I've ever come back from a walk and going, no, I feel worse. So yeah, I can't recall a time that's happened. So sometimes it's a bit of a struggle. Usually it's better when I'm out walking, because my mind's obviously focused on what's happening around me and on the puppies, and I just don't, unless it's a really, really bad day, and then it's like really hard to focus on anything but the pain. But usually my brain can take over and focus on other things. Anyway, I'm going to get dressed and do that, and then I'll see what I get up to. You might have been able to hear the washing machine going. I stripped the quilt cover off the guest room bedding, and that's in the wash at the moment, and then I'll probably do the sheets maybe today as well. Get everything nice and freshened up for our guests. Because besides Christy, they're the first guest we've had. So I know, and guess Christy's a support worker who stayed one night, but that was kind of just a sleep in the bed and go kind of situation. I don't really feel like she was a guest. Yeah, my arm hurts holding up this camera, so it might not be the best day. I think I've been having a lot more fibro days. See how things go. should get my microphone out, sorry. I'm just not. So I got a little bit going a different way. I haven't been this way before. Oops. So I'm just having a little explore. There's a supermarket behind me. Decided to put my microphone on and for a bit of an explore, a bit of a different way. Oh, you didn't notice anything. So the supermarket is behind me there. You can see the building there. Yeah, I haven't been through here. What's this called? Something Park. Anchorage. I can't read. Anchorage Park. That's nice. Oh, should we tangle me up again, mate? Why? It was chewy that time. Ugh. I like these little parks they've got everywhere. Like if you had little kids, it'd be ideal, wouldn't it? You just come and have little picnics and stuff. They've got nice water areas. Oh, we did come. Have I been through here? No, I don't think I have actually. But another park area over there. Part of Anchorage Park. How nice. I think we'll walk around here. I don't think we can get through there. I think we'll continue through to another park that we have been to. Why we're in the plants, I don't know. It's actually quite nice and warm in the sun. Very nice. I'm glad I waited till. Oh, didn't have a lot of choice. I wasn't feeling great, but waiting that extra hour or two from when we might have come for a walk makes a lot of difference to how nice and warm it is. You can feel I can feel the sun on the back of my head. It's lovely. Yeah, it's just nice having a nice little pottery walk. It's nice to just go and. I didn't quite realise there's so many townhouses in here. Yeah, I think we'll keep walking a bit further around. I love smelling flowers. You're so funny. And then we'll cut it in front of the Villa apartment block that's being built. You can probably see down there. It's a lovely suburb. It's funny, first came to Shell Cove, before we built our last house, so over 20 years ago, and I did not like it. Didn't like the feel of the place. And the main roads don't have a nice feel. I don't think they're very busy and crowded. But here, when you get off the main road, it's actually very nice. And I guess things have grown a lot. The trees have grown a lot in the 20 odd years. So I do love it.
We go round and round looking for people and places to fill our hearts, to fill our souls. Fill our hearts, to fill our souls. We go round and round looking for people and places to fill our hearts, to fill our souls, 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 to fill our hearts, to fill our souls.
Being so close to the Villa, we might take a stroll around the building. I know Kevin wants to fly his drone through the pool area opening. Oh, this must be the front door. Or one of the front doors anyway, if they've got more than one front door, I don't know. Oh, don't know what you can see in there with reflections, but... Come on. Hey, stop sticky beacon. Hey. Hey, hey, hey. And the townhouses over there being built. And they've got a few entrances, obviously, which makes sense. I guess it's a big building. Stop pulling. Car park. I might just look along the top here, but I'll go across the road and walk along so we can see a bit better. There's a little doggy there. I might go down the ramp here. That'll work, won't it? A nice long walk from today, and there's obviously something happening on up there. Maybe that toddler play thing we saw once before, perhaps. Yeah, I think it is. We saw a couple of kids heading down there. Oh, it's a bubbles, yes. It's definitely the toddler play. How awesome. Oh, you can fly through there. That's what Kevin wants to fly through. We went to where there's a roof one. Obviously, there's no roof. Yesterday it was so great, there might have been a roof. And you can fly straight through with the drone. That'd be cool. I could smell sausages before we was walking in the streets. It must be from here because it's gotten stronger. I don't like most meat smells, but the sausage sizzle, I think it's probably more the onions. It still smells good. And we're kind of back to the main waterfront area. I want to go there and have a drink sometime. Sit at the edge. Look at that way. I might go on the bucket list for spring maybe. One thing I like here, I don't think I've showed it, they've actually put some more like picnic tables in. So you could actually bring your own food or go to the supermarket, get some food and come and sit down where you can actually see over the harbour, which I think is really nice, and not just expecting everyone to be able to afford to or want to go and eat in the restaurants. There's like some little areas here, but there's like proper picnic tables now too. Come on, where are you going? It has been a good break. My brain has not thought about being in pain. Which I'll get home and I'll go, yep, pain again. I mean, it certainly helps having such a beautiful area to walk in. They're keen to know what they're going to do with this little area here, because it's not very big, but they've now put glass fence there. I'm kind of thinking like I don't know. Do you not know? Maybe it's like if you're having drinks or something, a drink area, or just a sit area. I'm back round here. I was hoping to find them before now. I wasn't sure which way to go, whether to go like retrace that step, which is obviously what I decided, or to go the other way. I have no idea when I've lost them. But when I do, I'm going to sit and have a rest. My hair was doing good. This is probably just going to blow it right out. We did walk along here, didn't we? Yeah. Up here we did, yep. My goodness, can't believe this. Yep. Back in the old glasses, so now I'm all blurry again when I look in the screen. I really was hopeful that they would turn up, but retraced my steps best I could. No sign of them. I'll put out a few notices on the Facebook groups for Ancora, General Shore Cove area, and then I'll try and find if they do have a lost and found somewhere. because obviously their prescription glasses, they're completely useless to pretty much anyone else. So I want them back, so hopefully I'll get them back. If not, I'm going to have to order some and then wait a few more weeks for them to come in, but I'll wait till tomorrow, and if they don't turn up by tomorrow, I guess I'll order some new ones. I'm absolutely exhausted now after that though. My heel had been doing quite well, but that was not the best for it, obviously, because the plantar fasciitis has been doing really quite well. And even on my walk, I'm thinking, oh, my foot's feeling quite good. I was aware of it, but it wasn't too bad. I don't know now what that second, I was out for well over an hour. The second half, I walked pretty much solidly reversing out tracks, and that was over half an hour. So obviously it took us longer the first time because of stopping and whatnot. I hope you enjoyed the walk. I did really enjoy the walk. It was so good. Just a shame I had to retrace my steps, and now I'm just exhausted now. I'm feeling very sore in my arms and everything, a fibro sore, because that's too much. But I really had no choice. If I was hoping to find them just lying around, I kind of figured I had to get back out straight away. Oh boy. Anyway, I'll get online. I'll try and find a photo of my case, my glasses case, because they're in my case. So I'll see if I can find. I should have a photo somewhere, I hope. I'll have a look and see if I can find a photo, and I can put it on the groups. Anyway, before I sat down, I thought once I sit down, I'm going to be down for a while, I'd say. I did go and hang out the quilt cover. I haven't put the sheets on to wash yet. But the quilt cover needs to be washed. I need to iron it. It had a few marks on it, so it needed done. Oh. Oh, what a shame, because as you guys know, I wasn't feeling great for going out, and then I think I recorded that the walk had been okay, and I wasn't in pain. On the second walk, I was in more pain. The dogs are dead too. They're not used to it. We have done hour-long walks, but not for a long time. Not since when we first moved in here, maybe just after coming back from America when I was a bit fitter. But with the heel spur pretty much triggered since we've been here, we haven't done many like that. Oh, it's such a shame because it was such a lovely walk. But anyway, hopefully they won't turn up and I won't have to order new ones again. And hopefully I don't feel too much worse. Well, I'm going to have a cup of tea and then I'm going to have my breakfast. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have a nice bath and try and relax. Try and feel a bit better. Luckily, I haven't got a lot to do. I don't really think I've got a lot to do. I've got little tiny jobs I could do. Got the dog vegetables out. I've got them really cut up. Okay, just things that if I get to them, that's great. I haven't finished unpacking the groceries from yesterday. Bit of ironing. Wash the other bedding. There's a few just little things. Oh, I've got to refilm it. I do have to do that. But I can do that sitting on the couch watching TV tonight if I don't get to it. Don't be put off. Don't be put off by my adventure today. We're finally going for a bath, which is very nice. I'm watching some European cruise vlogs to try and get an idea of what we might want to do. Not feeling great. Still, my heel's okay. That's what it's like they're on tonight, but it seems to be okay, which is good. I'm just going to chop up some vegetables for the doggies so I can cook them for their dinner tonight, and I think I'm going to cook some potatoes for myself. I've also got the soup, but I think I'll wait and Kevin and I can both have soup tomorrow for lunch. Or at least I'll have soup, and if he doesn't want it, I'll throw another one in the freezer. I just don't feel like soup today. I don't know why. Again, it's just some days I feel like soup, and some days I don't. Today's one of those days. I'm not hungry really yet because I only had my breakfast at 12 o'clock or something. But I will get it cooking, so it's not too late. A bit of a headache standing here. Oh, I was supposed to do the vegetables for tonight too, wasn't I? As I stand here, my foot is starting to hurt. So I'll do the dog veggies and then I'll see how I'm going. Maybe I can cut vegetables for tonight for us for the stir fry. I can put the sauce together later on. I should be able to do it. It's not too much. If I do the veggies now, I can do the stir fry sauce. Look, my glasses are sliding down my nose again. Can't believe I lost them. Anyway, I've put out a few feelers. Hopefully someone might know. Someone might have handed them in. I mean, what else are you going to do with them? Play with them? But, you know, let's just hope someone hands them in. And they're okay. Someone did spot my glasses, so I've been checking my messages, but for some reason it decided not to tell me. And Kevin said, did I see the message? I said, no, it was 2 hours ago. Anyway, good timing for an afternoon walk. Let's hope they're still there. Although I can't quite understand where she's saying they are. So we'll go have a look around. Luckily it's not too far to go. But I did look around there. Anyway, that sounds like they might have moved from where I'd seen them originally, or where I'd walked. All right. Put my proper shoes on. Yeah, take these doggies out again. I really don't want to go on another walk. Unfortunately, no joy in finding my glasses. And I was going to go into I think it's a sales office down there for the waterfront. I think that's where Lost Property might be, but they had closed at 3 o'clock and obviously like 3:15, so I have already sent them a message. I'll, I guess, pop in tomorrow and see, but I don't think they're open between like 10 or 11 and 3 or something like that. Not particularly long hours, but we'll see if I can call by tomorrow or maybe phone them. I should might do that if we're out before they're open. Dogs are just having an after dinner play at the moment, if you can hear some scuffling in the background. I've got a bit of washing up done when I come back. I didn't want to, but I washed up some containers that I'd taken out the fridge, and I've made up, gosh, I have a croaky voice. I have made up the sauce, I can't know what it's called, that goes in the dinner, the stir fry sauce, I guess. I've made that up. Vegetables I cut up earlier. So all I need to do, what's wrong with my voice? So all I need to do is cut up some pineapple. And then I went to get the rice noodles that we usually use. Don't have any of them. I do have udon noodles though, but I have to cook them beforehand. So I still have to do that. But that's not, luckily, I can do that probably while I'm stir frying the vegetables. So I'll probably be okay. Just a bit annoying because I like the rice noodles because they're already sort of partly cooked. And you just put them in and it just finishes off the cooking and heats them up. Makes it a little bit easier. Anyway, kitchen's under control. And I've packed the dishwasher too, so. Well, I haven't done much today. I've got dinner made and I've got that washing done. And the puppies have had lots of walks.